have not sit down just yet, but they will soon enough. I can tell you that Jarttu is joining us and Sigmund himself is joining us at this featured table. So definitely we're gonna see a lot of action. First things first, before we start, we're gonna have a free buy tournament in 20 minutes. So if you want to play the free buy tournament, then the password for that tournament is summer. You're gonna have to play it through Ollybet.
And you can guess in which sheet is Sigmund is sitting. You can see the stack sizes.
Oh, he has a large stack.
Who? You spoil it.
Oh, I mean, whoever mystery player is, that's a big stack. Yeah, indeed. So those purple ones are 5k each, and the blue ones are 1k each. Everybody started with 40k, and that's definitely more than 40k there. There's another new face. Meanwhile, Zobel from under the gun with King Queen. This hand is played six-handed, so probably gonna see a raise.
And the king himself.
The king himself has joined.
Ja mä nyt istumaan viinalauassa ja nyt kaikki peli voittaa ja siis tulee takaisin Tampereessa.
As you can see, Sigmund has 90,000, so he has chipped up quite well here. Meanwhile, Zobel raises it with King Queen, gets a call from Rumba. And we're gonna see a flop heads up, 4.1k in the middle. Blinds are 300, 600, and the players have started drinking beer, which means
we're gonna see action.
We have action players, we have action drinking, so...
Those looks like brothers.
Yeah, a little bit. Ace,
they
4
have
and
same
deuce.
haircut, most likely.
So now I just do quotes from Troy a lot.
I don't know if you follow esports, but the player on the right looks a little bit like Bjergsen from Team Solomid, League of Legends team.
Okay, no. I don't know this.
Anyone in the chat watches competitive League of Legends, then it looks a little bit like Bjergsen. But his Rumba is the one to steal this one away with Jack 10, actually, from Zobel.
But one for sure, if Sahamies, 90k he has it.
90,000, yep.
And we have this Belov, he has Estonian passport, but as I know he's living in Germany.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's in Enton Mob, he Estonian flag.
So Jari Mattila and Ilari Sahamies, they're both Finnish
Nigel
heroes.
Farrell was also in the table, who was like similar, this red head and glasses. And who is not wearing a Nike t-shirt.
Yeah, seat number 6.
Yeah.
Is that?
He's also quite familiar face.
Familiar face, yeah.
Yeah. And Belov should be seating seat number 4. This face was also familiar.
Folded away to Saveikis, probably from Latvia.
Was cashing Kings of Tallinn, if I remember correctly.
You mean Belov?
Yeah. And after like second day, when we was already in the money, maybe in the third day, then we was realizing that there is still one Estonian guy playing.
Oh yeah. I remember that situation. Yeah, we didn't know that we had any left. But look at that Farrell now with 7s in the small blinds. And about the starting stack of 40,000. So he's gonna come along with a call.
Okay, let's take it one more beer.
And Zobel.
I like it when people are doing. You're gonna just go and taking one more.
Look at that. Zobel is moving all in with Queen 9 suited.
I don't care it.
Very aggressive move. Tries to go after the blind. The raise and a call.
Yeah. Usually if a guy is calling and he's taking beer, then it's a weak sign.
I guess
sign
so.
of weakness.
I guess so, but tough spot for Saveikis here. Has to think about Farrell here. Farrell probably don't have too many super strong hands.
Maybe we are calling.
Do you think we're gonna see a call here?
Yeah, but
I mean, Saveikis, he can overshove him. Definitely can. And should Saveikis fold, is Farrell gonna call? Veikis makes a shove, so that will get rid
Farrell
of
folded.
Farrell here.
Yeah, definitely folded.
And we're gonna see him. Well,
Classic
Zobel,
flip.
best case scenario for Zobel actually, shoving Queen 9 and getting called. Actually seeing an underpair there. And you can see mathematically he's ahead, 59% after taking account the hands that players have folded.
Yeah.
Good start. Nope,
Nope.
that's a backdoor flush draw. Still needs a queen or a 9 or some running cards. Let's see the turn. That's a very good turn for pocket eights. Zobel on the verge of elimination here. He
6 out.
needs
Will
a
it
queen
come?
or a 9. Nope, that's not a queen or a 9. So Zobel, very short stint at the feature table for him. So the Bjergsen look like he's eliminated. Savik is now up to 60,000.
Okay. Thanks mates, thanks mates. Hyvä peli.
See you later.
Quite the shove there with queen 9. Can't say I agree with it. I think it plays just well enough as a call. You can. He wasn't that short either.
And when before the king was arrived, now the prince of
Yeah,
Finnish poker
exactly.
is coming.
Not for a long time.
You are Brian Thompson.
If you don't want to get nightmares, don't Google Jarttu's craft though.
Far from.
And if the Finnish guys who's like running like a card in Thailand casinos, in poker tournaments, then this is the guy.
You are
Yep, yep.
Potius.
He's made quite a few final tables at the
Not
live
only
tournament.
final table, he
has
played
won.
most of the last festivals, main events in the final table and playing like in the heads up.
Yeah, I agree. I've been lucky enough to commentate on all of these events, and it seems like every time he's making a deep run. Kind of like Tammel, but even making it even farther usually. And I expect more and more viewers to join us as we have this very interesting featured table here.
Kozyriev is also a local guy, but he's not quite active poker player. He's
Okay.
like recreational.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Kozyriev, Farrell, and Rumba 3 ways to the flop. 7-5 King Jack and Queen 10. A bit of a loose call from Farrell in the button, but still fine. Ace Queen 6, so pair of queens for Farrell. Kozyriev still with a straight draw.
Yeah. Little bit everyone, even Rumba had a chance.
Yeah, and
Runner.
it's everybody's checks,
Yeah.
and now it's a flush draw for Kozyriev's straight draw as well, but still queens are still good, and Farrell now has trips on the river. Can he get any calls though? Does not seem super likely. Oh yeah, sorry, it's Jussi at the table. I've been
Kozyriev is bluffing.
I'm mixing up my players here.
Now comes, I guess, raise.
I'm sorry.
Boom.
Look at that. Kozyriev bets 1.2 and Farrell makes it 5k. Yep.
And takes it down.
Said button. He is. He died.
Yep. Works out well for him.
6 and 6.
But this Farrell seems also like I have seen it this face before.
Farrell.
Yeah, and not like here in casino, but in some big live coverages like in EPTs. So
Probably. He's a familiar face to me as well, but I can't put my finger on it.
if I have to say it, then he has more than 100k in cash.
We can probably
in
Google
Hendon
him.
Mob.
Let's see, where's the Summer Showdown?
Yeah, and you cannot Google there.
I want to see the first name though.
Nigel, put it Nigel.
Baby doll.
Are you sure it's Nigel?
I don't know, but put it Nigel.
It's Nigel Farrell, I think. Nigel.
It's,
Is it like that?
Yeah. Put it
Oh, yeah, poker.
poker as well. We are not sure, but why not? Yeah.
Yep, that's him.
Yeah.
Niall Farrell.
Yeah, Niall. And boom, 6.1 million.
6.1 million in career tournament earnings. Best
Yeah.
live score is 867,000. I mean, he's doing well. And look how many cashes he has already. Oh, that's where he's played. He's played very actively.
Nope.
No.
It's
Whatever.
calendar for poker tournaments in Europe. Or, but last cashed is
In the World Series of Poker online, 16th
high
place.
roller. 1,500 buy-in and 16 place, 16,000.
The largest cash comes from, let me see if I can find that as well.
100,000 for some. Okay, we're gonna see it.
It's here.
It's
First place at 25,000. Well, bracelet event. No Limit Hold'em. Of course, that's
Yep.
where we know him.
yeah.
And of course, he made the same year he made the World Series of Poker Europe main event final table. So, accomplished pro.
Yeah. So quite famous Nate.
6.1 million. So he's basically the end boss at this table. Has a starting stack at the moment, though. Should be very interesting feature table. I mean, I expect to see quite a lot of fireworks. You see Ilari and Niall here. Of course,
Ilari is already teaching how to rap in Finnish language.
and we know that Belov has made a few deep runs himself, and he has a large stack.
What is this team?
And Sofa King says that Kimbolas is also a good player. So, expect a high level of play. Yep.
First bullet is coming.
I have to say that they do look very similar.
You have a customer. I had 2 beers.
Kimbolas now with ace-3 in the big blind. Probably just gonna see a call against Jussi's raise.
It's bad for you. I hear.
It's bad for health.
Yep, he does come along.
I'm Scottish. I already die. At
No, you are.
Check, 6 and a 3. Pair of 3s now for Kimbolas.
He's okay. He's
Most
tall.
likely is
You mean Brian Hayes?
you're calling one still against
What do you mean?
Jussi.
No. What do you mean?
Brian
In my opinion.
No, Brian.
Yep.
You cannot fault even if you are
Have to
lowest
go
pair.
Seabed, yeah, I agree.
Hasti.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Brian
okay.
has-
You said Townsend. He's tall and like quite handsome. I was like, okay.
You need to write the name of the stream that the table has Sama, Miz and Farrell for more videos. Well, I hope the players will find it.
I don't know.
I'm not actually in control of the channel myself. Meanwhile,
I'd rather Brian Hastings than Ed Sheeran. I get Ed Sheeran. That's it. But I'm a much better singer than Ed Sheeran.
meanwhile,
He's dreadful. For sure. He's,
What is meanwhile?
sorry, a little bit of connectivity issues.
Whoa.
Yeah, never mind. Lost my track of thought here. Let's restart my brain and we can continue now.
Now we have to wait that maybe some players whose last name is Marlboro is also and Camel is joining us because Roomba is already leaving.
I hate myself.
Or Samba.
or some.
I hate
Tango. I haven't seen Roomba cigarettes in a while though.
No, I love everything.
I don't think they sell them anymore, do they?
good way to be.
I guess that there is in Russia
Yeah.
The more I
still
love
available
baby doll.
like Roomba cigarettes.
In the 90s they were very
Baby doll is
popular
my
in Estonia.
kind of cigarette.
Because the same grandma, my friend's grandma, they had this big poster of Roomba cigarettes in his toilet, in her toilet. So this is how I know.
This is the first thing what you remember from the mornings.
Yep.
The big pictures of Roomba cigarettes.
Sahami is in the button with Queen 10. Definitely he's going to come in with a raise.
Only blinds.
But he likes to take his time.
We don't know it. So
You think he's gonna fold?
no, about question from the chat
Ah, yeah.
about Sahame's conditions.
Yeah.
We don't know it. So
Yeah.
everybody can see themselves
Yep.
and make the decision themselves.
Kozirev doesn't defend his big blind. No, he does. That would have been very surprising to see Kozirev fold to Queen 10, Queen 7 suited. But it is a raise and a call.
Seems like water for me.
I'll flop at second. How much you have?
So flop is jack, 8 and a 3. So gut shot straight draw for Sahamies. Still good with a 10 kicker. I think it's gonna just go check and fold. Yep, Sahamies bets 2k, takes down a small one, adds to his already big chip stack. He's the king.
Yeah.
Petru, if you want to know the password for the free buy is Summer, S-U-M-M-E-R. Exclamation mark password to get the password.
Hey, Anders, she's venäläistä.
About Sahamies, I remember the last biggest festival here in Tallinn, Kings of Tallinn, from the February.
He made a deep run there.
Yeah, and there was like 15 or 16 players left, and they was two biggest stacks together with Sebastian Wahl.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and they clashed in a huge pot, didn't
Yeah,
they?
there was a cooler situation on the flop. Chips going in.
Oh, I'm total.
Just open.
I love my girlfriend, I love my son, and feel like
Zubuzi, Zawazi, it's a feather dust.
how much?
Mattila now with King Queen. He's gonna make a raise to 1.6k. I'm pretty sure Jussi Mattila, he won.
Now we
He
can
went
see
back to back.
3-bet, I
You
guess.
think so?
Ilari side.
Pretty sure he won the Coolbet Open and then finished third in the next tournament.
There comes a trip. 5 point something like.
5.2k, and I don't. Jussi makes a
snap call.
snap call against Ilari. He does not
They
believe
have
it.
history.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that there's some players that Mattila might even fold the King Queen, but not Sahamies here. Ace 8-3 is a very good flop for Ilari. Makes top pair.
And Ilari is leading, and maybe even Jussi is check calling with King High. I won't be surprised if it
does have-
happens that way.
Does have the backdoor flush to go, but it looks like a bet of 5k.
I won't be surprised.
And he does call. It looks like a bet and a call. Yep, Jussi does call, and that's a very good turn guard for Jussi. Now he has a flush draw and a straight draw. Does check it over to Ilari here. 22k in the middle. Check back from Ilari. King of spades gives Jussi a pair of kings, but Ilari is good with his pair of aces. Let's see if Ilari wants to go for some value here. Probably just gonna check it back, but never know between those two players. They seem to be chatting about something there. But I think it's gonna go check. I think Ilari's done with it. Not too many hands he's gonna get value from. So he's gonna check it back, and he's gonna win a nice pot, and he's over 100,000 now. First player at our stream to reach that mile point. Tammel at the previous table came close with 92,000, but now Ilari breaks the 100k mark.
I love to like.
That's how you're gonna play poker. I'm the king of the poker.
Round 1 goes to Ilari.
Where you learn this?
I'm pretty sure this is not going to be the last hand these two play, though.
I know.
As we saw, it doesn't take much for those to play a three-bet pot.
And don't try it in home.
Yep. And feel like
Calling
my
Ilari
son
with
and my
King
girl.
High. Don't try it in home.
I mean, if Ilari is running well and is playing well, he's a tough opponent. I mean, he's a legend for a reason. He has a very good game sense. And also, I mean, he's a fun guy to have at the table. Legend says he's been playing all night and continuing to play and play well.
I love feel
Blinds
like
are 300, 600,
my son
and we have a
my
big
girl.
blind ante as well of another 600. Queen check now for Farrell. He's going to come in with a raise to 1.3.
Mickey Mouse I hate, but I'm
Gets rid of 1 at least. Gets rid of 2.
And most likely we're gonna see 3-bet from Kim Bolas.
Ace queen off for him. It's gonna a little bit of an awkward stack, but it's gonna just call with 40 big blinds effective.
A little bit too tight.
Well, it's an early position raise. Ace queen plays decently in position, so I don't mind a call actually. Especially with 40 big blinds, you don't want to get shoved on and
5.1.
fold your ace queen off.
No, 4.1. It's 5. 5, fucking stickers.
So king 4-9. Cut shot straight draw for Farrell.
No problem.
Probably gonna continue. Something like 2k maybe.
He's counting
Counting
doubts.
doubts, yeah.
What?
Okay. He's not lying. That
Nope.
I don't have straight yet, but I have some draws.
Goes for exactly 2000.
Yeah.
Let's see if Gambola's gonna continue with ace high here.
Нет проблем. Only this
So
is-
you can play poker, be honest, and win 6 million.
That's how he does it. Just win 6 million with a beer in his hands. And Gimbola's just gonna fold ace queen.
But not
Doesn't
this
like
way.
to flop that
This
much.
is only what I want. My girlfriend.
I could beat that.
Yeah.
And Farrell shows the queen check as well.
Ace 4.
Shows that he wasn't lying there.
Yeah.
I'm going back to the old days where when you raise,
And we have more than 100 entries.
just
Yep.
check shit.
And this is day 1A. We are going to play day 1B as well today. And we're gonna come back tomorrow for a final count on how many entries we got. This is a re-entry tournament. 1,000 euros was the buy-in for this
What do you
tournament.
say, Semi? Yeah, question number
Surprisingly, nice amount of players.
Farrell is drinking beer like
he
a
has no
water.
any problem inside, but he wants
He has
to-
one extra for himself at the table as well.
Yeah, waiting.
Yep.
This beer was in waiting list. Now he's gonna come to play. Ah,
Hey,
Of course, the stream will only cover the day 1A today, since day 1B is gonna start a bit too late. Meanwhile, folded around to Belov. He's gonna call with Jack 7, gets a raise from Jussi, and A6 will take this one down. Just a blind and the ante, but still, much needed for him. Up to 50 big blinds now.
Alright guys, thank you again. Thank you.
You can see Sahami as our chip leader, and when he has chips, he's very dangerous. Everybody started with 40,000.
anything can happen.
Yep.
We have seen like Ilaris 5 betting with only 10 high pre-flop,
Yep.
10 4 off. So no problem.
This short 20-minute table that we've covered at the moment, you can see that Saveikis is already up 18,000 during that time, and Sahami is up 12,000. No huge pots just yet, though.
how long we playing TV?
How long?
Saveikis, of course, eliminated a player, making a call with pocket eights against queen 9, and pocket eights held.
What level? What level?
In my question about watching this statistics is like if cumulative winnings are more like 30k, but losing scores like 10k, where comes 20k?
That
chips?
comes from the player who was eliminated, who lost the
Okay,
20k.
Yeah. I
but-
didn't remember that.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically you're right. So it's not fixed.
It's not fixed.
Okay.
Cozy just coming in with a call with ace-jack off. You see, he's gonna isolate with ace-10 suited from the small blind, makes it 2.4 it looks like, or 2.2.
You have a lot?
2.7.
Much? No?
That's why I don't like it limping with ace jack.
Yeah, me neither. Especially from hijack, it's definitely good enough to come in with a raise. Ace-4 suited for Nile though. He's gonna come along, and Cozy just gonna fold ace-jack, limp fold ace-jack.
So
That's the best hand.
little bit afraid.
Is Mattila, what do you see? Yes, he is.
He was scared money basically against two like famous players.
Interesting flop here. King Jack 5, straight draw for Jussi, and flush draw, not flush draw for Nile. Jussi is gonna be the one to continue though. 2.6k. Most likely gonna see Nile just call here with ace 4. Doesn't need to bluff and face a possible shove. Can still play this hand in position. So he's gonna make the call. 12K in the middle almost.
Queen of Hearts would be killing.
That's a Queen of Hearts on a turn. That's an action card. Bye-bye, Mattila says Lazy Talent, and it very much looks like deceivingly good card for Jussi here. Gonna continue betting and protecting against hearts, but neither doesn't he know that Farrell already made the flush on a turn. Bets on a larger size as well, 5.8 or 6.9 even. And Farrell can continue to just call here.
Dream music for
Or if I'm Farrell,
years.
maybe hoping that Jussi has something like King Queen, doesn't want to see a 9 or a 10 come on a river or a heart that might kill his action. So maybe Farrell is just gonna go all in there, knowing that Jussi is probably not gonna double barrel here with nothing. Mattila drawing dead.
Weaker one, basically.
Yeah, I agree there.
But it's a
But
call.
no, it's just a call. Let's see. If a brick comes on a river, then probably gonna see Jussi. Yep. This is a brick, 8 of diamonds on a river, and
Jussi might-
Mattila can definitely shove for value here. He's gonna get called by worse, and
Jussi might put it in.
yeah, I think he's gonna go all in for value and get the bad news.
Okay.
Yep, that's an all-in, and that's a snap call, and that's bad news for Mattila. He knew it the moment that Farrell made a call. Shows down the ace-10, just a cooler, but 60k bot over to Farrell, who's up to 75,000 now, and he's climbing. And another player, when he gets chips, he's gonna be, as we've seen, he's gonna be very, very dangerous.
Yeah, but I guess that we're gonna see Jussi.
Yeah, we still have time to re-enter, and Jussi is gonna go to the re-entry desk and probably maybe even play the day 1A. He can play the day 1B if he chooses to. So expect to see more Jussi Mattila at this tournament.
2017 for all.
I don't think anybody played the hand
Is it a
wrong.
hard call with this ace high flush there?
I don't think so. Jussi didn't even have his chips in when he made the call.
Yeah.
2018 for Aldo.
171 big blinds for Sahamies, Belo with 155 and Farrell up to 125 now. Very deep stacked this featured table.
Before, I win all the time.
And Kosiriev was playing geniusly ace
Because
jack,
I was still bad.
limp folding.
Now I'm bad.
Yeah.
So I lose.
HA played it wrong but got away cheap. Yeah, he got away as cheap as he could. And another HA for Cozy. Let's see if he plays it differently this time.
Yep,
Yep, this one is a raise now.
min raise.
1.2.
How you love it, this min raising.
I don't mind min raising at this stage of the tournament.
It's not like old school playing
No.
or limping with aces.
When I
and
play
min-
online, my standard
Min
is
raising,
2.2.
like,
Rumba defends, gets a cut shot for himself. Ace high still good though.
it's Kosiriev. Oh, he's leading.
Checks it over to Cozy, who is going to c-bet for another 1.2, and Rumba makes a call. Turn is deuce of clubs, doesn't change much. Check one more time from Rumba, and Cozy checks behind. Jack of diamonds, and Rumba might try and steal this one away, and this is not going to work. Cozy
Easy go.
makes a nice pair of jacks there. Let's see how big he goes. He goes 2.5-ish, and Cozy's just going to
just call.
snack call this one. Yeah,
Snap.
quick call for Cozy, and this
Snap
time,
muck.
yep, Ace Jack worked out well for Cozy this time. Up to 30,000 now.
A question is, would Kosiriev call only with ace high as well?
That's a good question. If you want to play the rebuy or free buy tournament, we are giving away 5 $50 tournament tickets to WSOP Event 71. You still have 53 minutes to late register for that tournament. The password is SUMMER, S-U-M-M-E-R. You have to play it through the Olibet client though. So if you don't have an Olibet account, go over to olibet.com or olibet.eu.
What is your best memories speaking about this summer?
My best memories from this summer.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been an eventful summer
Not
anyway.
expecting that you are sitting with me in here. Like,
Except that.
yeah, except that.
I think can't think of one. I've had many good memories,
Okay.
many friendships made. So it's been a good summer for me. I think yesterday was a good memory. I had my first band concert in a while, so it was good. I enjoyed it.
How many training lessons you was making?
What do you mean training lessons?
No, before you going to like
A concert. We
Yeah.
did. We put up a set of 20 songs and we played it through two
how many
times.
hours? Okay,
So it didn't take long because everyone is a decent musician. So
so
it-
much practice.
Yeah, I don't need
basically.
that much practice.
Let's go to the stage immediately.
Yep.
We know it, how to play it, and that's it.
Meanwhile, Sahamis 3-bets with King Queen and gets a call from Farrell's tens. Let's see what develops here. Potential big pot here, 14,000 in the middle already. Jack 6 and a 3. Tens are still ahead. Sahamis does have 2 overs, though. Kimbolas got married last weekend and spending his honeymoon in Tallinn, I see. That's great. Sahamis C-bets on a very large size, 10k. And if I'm Farrell, I'm not loving life here, but I'm not sure if I'm willing to fold just yet against Sahamis here. But at the same time, you have to be willing to call more barrels because Sahamis is known to be a very fearless player. But you can't be afraid against him, and Farrell is not. He's going to make a call for 10k, so 33.9 in the middle already. 7 of hearts is a good card for Farrell.
Yeah, it's not that kind of card which is scared of Farrell.
Yep.
Calling any this street as well.
And I wonder if Sahamis wants to put another barrel in here.
But
And if he's
this pot
barreling,
is
he's
growing like
very quickly, yes.
Yep. And Farrell have to decide if basically Sam is putting like 20k in the turn. You have to decide it in the turn in Farrell's situation. Will you gonna call it here? You have to call it.
And look
the
at
river.
that. That's a bet of 30,000 from Sahamis, and Farrell has nothing to do here but to fold his
He's
10.
showing.
I wish he showed. No, he does not show down the King Queen, and another great bluff from Sahamis. Fearless bluff. I think something like 16k works as well, but still 30k. I mean, that's like basically
Good hand.
effectively putting your opponent all in there without doing that.
On flop, I'm sad already. I shouldn't be sad.
Whoever were our $10 tournament ticket winners, then these tickets have been credited to your account now. So Estonian Weirdo and
Such a great quote.
who was the second one? Can of Freaking Soup. You should have the tickets on your account now. So good luck in the tournament.
Yeah. And don't forget that 80% of the winners
Of course.
is us.
Yeah, that's for us.
Yeah.
Rock and roll star.
You know,
You're more rock and roll
Saham is
star
now
than
up
me.
to 200 big blinds almost. 120,000 for him.
what happened?
Estonian Weirdo has confirmed that he did get the ticket.
And this is our lovely secretary lady.
Yep, she's doing the tracking, so all the cards and all the action that you see, it's done by her. Doing a great job. Hello Swin, who is commentating today? Exclamation mark commentators, but my name is Christian Laas and I'm joined by Garev Tralla. Nice to have you in the chat.
He's winning a lot. There's no very action. There was a man here.
Pocket threes for Bielov in the low jack. He's gonna probably come in with a raise.
I skillfully
Yep, raises it up to 1.2.
Pilov has like 90k, but in this TV table he's not very active.
Hopefully it goes well for you today, but not in my expense. Just
Yep, gets a call from Kimbolas, and now King 10-8 on a flop. C-bet of 3k gets called from Kimbolas again. Another check over to Belov.
Belov should put like 6k, then it's like logic. 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 comes on the turn, you put 6.
Maybe Belov is done with the hand. He's gonna check, and that's an 8 of diamonds, so 3s are still ahead. But let's see if Kimbolas is going to try and steal this one away from him.
It might work. Incorrect bet sizing. Like not 800 or 600.
Yeah, and I think it's a decent hand to turn into a bluff as well. But he does check it over, so Belov gets a free showdown with his pair of 3s, unless he's gonna try and bluff this one away. But nevertheless, I think Belov is gonna win the pot. I can give you a rundown of the players tomorrow when the stream starts, because we are still in day 1A and late registration period of the tournament, so we have to play through day 1A and as well as day 1B to be sure who is still remaining in the tournament. So by tomorrow I can give you a nice rundown of the notable players still in and the biggest stacks and so on. Belov's still thinking about it, so thinking whether he should try and bluff this one away, maybe get a 10 to fold here. That's 4,000, that's interesting sizing, very value heavy sizing
But
there.
question is what kind of 10 is folding there?
That's a good question.
If the turn is check, most likely you are not folding. With
Maybe
this
something
sizing,
like
you are not folding 10.
What happened?
Yep, 10 jack with a jack of hearts, maybe might want to fold there, thinking that he's blocking the
Yeah, but
bluffs there.
But you are the
comparing
real
pot
gangster.
size and bet size, you are not
You
folding
are
any
the
kind
real
of 10
gangster.
basically.
Snoop Dogg is nothing. You are the real gangster.
Interesting bet from Belov anyway. He bets 4,000 and Kimbolas is actually thinking
So
about
the
it.
question is, maybe Belov knows that he's ahead and it's a value
It's a
bet.
value bet.
I never heard.
And Kimbolas hasn't folded.
Я тебя не понимаю.
Would be pretty sick to see Belov, Kimbolas raise it over to him.
Sorry. No. You're the real gangster.
But no, Kimbolas will make a disciplined fold. Leaves himself with 17.3 and he's Sigmund doing Sigmund things.
Sorry? No.
Like another day in the office.
Yep.
Only not the same faces.
Are you focused?
I remember you. You was there. Oh no, I wasn't there. No, where you was?
Pretty sure you were.
Yeah. Now, okay.
We have a new player joining us at seat number 7.
It doesn't look like Finnish guy.
No. Well, he might be. He might be.
Might be, but
Looks like Runnar Lindebo's big brother. Saveik is now queen 3.
who doesn't know who is Runnar? Runnar was the best Estonian poker player like 15 years ago.
Yep. He's very good at bowling as well, as I've heard.
Nope,
Nope?
in Kegel.
In Kegel. Well, comme si, comme ça.
Tell this to bowling player.
Meanwhile, Sahamis with 10-9 suited definitely gonna come in for a raise.
Scotland Yard.
Let's see what size it goes for. Just randomly picks 2 chips and puts in 2,000. Gets 1 fold and gets another fold. So blinds and antes for Ilari here. He's building.
Where's your ring? Tearing up every problem.
5 minutes until the end of this level. After this level we will have 3 more levels of play. And we're finished with the day 1A.
Except my son, my girlfriend, and Phil.
I mean, for for it being a day 1 AF tournament, it's been quite entertaining. I enjoy it, even though it's just still early days of the tournament. It's good to finally have someone with me in the booth as well. I don't have to speak with myself every time.
But what you're gonna think if Farrell has 6 million
Yeah,
Hender Mob caches?
yeah.
How much has Ilari?
I think.
I will give you a number also. if you
Okay, sure.
want. I don't know this.
Do I have to say more or less?
Yeah.
Okay.
But let's take it.
Mine raised 5,100.
Just cash player more, but let's take it something like 11.4.
No, less. I would have said 3.2 myself. I think he only has one notable score of like 1 million from EPT Barcelona, I think.
2 times
let's check
I
it.
raised dog shit. I get out of line, the beer hits me a little
Ilari
bit.
Sahamies.
No, I don't know.
I see that you have already
My English
church.
is so poor, I don't know what it is.
Wow.
I'm Scottish, my English very
1.9.
poor.
1.9 million with the biggest score coming 773 from that same EPT, I think.
Finland all-time money list.
Eight.
8 place.
Let's see
Who is
what
the first one?
Juha Helppi.
I promise you're good guy.
It has to be Juha Helppi, right?
Yeah.
No, it's Patrick.
Boom.
Patrick with 12 million. Oh yeah, he used to be a tournament player. And he used to be very good. I mean, he's still very good, but I forgot that he was a tournament player because he's been so like active with the cash games.
Yep.
I mean, I knew about Patrick, but yeah, of course. During the WPT days, he was crushing it.
In Sahamia's case, I was speaking about buy-ins. Sorry, forgot to mention this. We are hearing like live voices.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I remember the tournament where Jokkimainen and Ilari finished. I think Ilari was third and Jokkimainen got second there. Can't remember the winner though, but it was one of the more entertaining ones. They had those little like the hats on and they were partying.
Orange ones.
Yep.
No, what wasn't? It was grey ones or silver
it was
one.
silver and a gold
Silver,
one. Yeah.
And there was this case that this Belarusian guy was just calling with the nuts and gets a penalty or something.
Oh
like
yeah,
this.
something like that happened. Yeah.
Boboy, Boba or something like that.
I remember them being quite annoyed with the Belarusian guy. Meanwhile, pair of fours still ahead for Belov. Flops a straight draw as well as this pair of fours, but it's Saveikis who's leading with 1.2. I don't think Belov is gonna go anywhere here. He's gonna make a call.
Nice flop for 4.
Yeah, very good flop. No, that's a raise to 4.5 thousand. Makes this makes an aggressive move. Feels his hand maybe benefits from some protection as well as maybe he can turn it into a bluff on a later street and just barrel it off. Saveikis hasn't folded just yet.
What is your most highest buy in one tournament?
Let me think.
It's not free roll.
No. Look at that Saveikis calls. I think it's $2,100 online.
You get the ticket, I guess, from satellite.
No, I bought it in straight.
Okay.
It was when I played poker
then
for a
you-
living.
Put another for re-entry and then you was done.
Back then we didn't have re-entries.
Like
Everything was freeze
and
out.
then you was done with in professional career.
That was my story all the time. Yep.
There goes my bankroll.
And Belov is gonna continue betting here with his open ender on a larger side. I'm pretty sure Belov thinks he's bluffing here, but he is bluffing with the best hands.
It would be destroying if Saveikis had 8s.
Aurik wants to know what's the password. The password is SUMMER, SUMMER. If you want to play the free buy, $5 $50 tournament tickets will be given away every day during the streams. And Saveikis still hasn't folded. If you thought he was ahead, I mean, 7 changes a little bit. 7-9, 8-9, 7-8 makes at least a pair here.
She's thinking about raise here.
You think so?
She
I think
was
he's trying
taking
to
chips, 5k chips.
He's trying to get
Maybe.
call down something like maybe 10 jack with 1 heart, queen jack, 1 heart, king jack, 1 heart.
At least he has Las Vegas t-shirt, so
And somebody in the chat said that Gimbolas has 4 million in tournament earnings himself, so... Was that a call I saw? No,
Raise.
that's a raise to 17,000. What a great move from Saveikis. But Belov, 9k, open-ended straight draw. He might even tag long. Has position. Actually has the best of it.
Hand.
Saveikis is trying to represent something like set of 7s here. This is battle of wits here pretty much. Who's gonna be the first one to release? Who's gonna be the first one to give it up?
Would Belov release the trigger in here? Nope.
That would be crazy. I would be very surprised to see Belov go all in here. But no, he makes the call. So, 47.2k in the middle. Saveikis needs an ace or a 10 or somehow for Belov to fold. That's a set of 4s now for Belov on the river. Changing and mixing things up even more. What do you do if you're Belov and Saveikis is gonna call shove here?
No, you are not folding.
I guess
If
he's
he
not
have
folding.
it, he have it.
Look at how Belov's body just absolutely
He's not-
changed.
yeah. He doesn't like it. Maybe he's like it, but he's not folding. This
Yep.
set of 4s.
Freedom, yes, loving that.
Will Saveikis pull the trigger though? You found yourself in this situation with ace 10, you're like, how did I get here?
Yeah. The pot
There's
is
50k
almost
in the
50k.
middle,
I
yeah.
have 30k left. Will he's folding when I put it.
Trying to get something like maybe 2 pair or an over pair to fold.
Oh, sorry, can I have 2 beers? Does anyone want beers or drinks? Anyone?
Very intense hand between those two.
Oh, it's 1 blind orbit.
Absolutely beast of a river as well. 4 brings in the
He gave
straight
it up.
check check and
gave it up.
Belov shows the pair of 4s. He was ahead the whole way.
Yeah.
And now Belov up to 121k. And you said that was he a local player? Or
Belov.
yeah. So the local Estonian up to 121,000 now. He's in Sigmund territory now, both of them with 121.
Oh.
And the blinds have gone up now. It was a long hand.
We have a new player as well.
Yep.
Seems that happy guy is coming in the table. Like smiling all the time. You see.
Yep. The blinds I think are now 400, 800 with a big blind ante of another 800. 34 minutes still left to late register for the free buy tournament. If you want a chance to get a ticket to the WSOP event 71 with $1 million guaranteed, we're giving away 5 tickets every day during the streams. We're playing 9-handed now, so more chances of a good hands, but at the same time, probably gonna see the play tighten up a little bit.
Better than to play full day.
That's true. I haven't seen a 10-handed table in a while though. Everything is 8-handed nowadays.
Yeah.
So 9-handed even feels like a lot. Aldonen is the new... No, he's not. He's the seat number 7. You were saying?
Yeah, basically in the full table, if you are playing full table tournament, then there is a long, like 1 hour levels. Basically, you are waiting like your hands like in the pool center.
Yep. Was the starting stack 40,000? Yep. Everybody started with 40,000. Sigmund and Belov are chip leaders at the moment, as you can see. Sahamies with 124, Belov with 121. Then there's a large gap between them and Farrell with 57.
And it seems that Aldonen and Jonander, or who was their new player?
Yep, it's Jonander, our new player, and Aldonen is at seat number 7.
Yeah.
And he is Finnish.
Yeah. It seems that they just started playing.
Was it Alder?
Ander.
Ander.
Yeah, happy guy.
Happy guy.
Yeah,
Where do you think he's from?
Jonander.
Estonia?
No, Jonander.
Svenska.
Svenska. Or
Couple of folds.
usually there is a lots of Norwegian players as well. But this time, don't see those guys so much.
Moby wants to know the password. The password for the
Don't answer
3-year-old
those.
is
Don't answer
summer.
those. It's
SUMMER. Summer.
You don't have to answer in every 3 minutes what is the password.
You can also type in exclamation mark password if you want to know. No worries there, Moby.
Back in Scotland. I was away from I moved back.
That beer seems delicious. Do you think he's drinking Original or just from the glass of Original? Does it come from tap here?
Yep. In my opinion, it's like let's say 10 years old guys in the evening asking from the mother, do I have to study for tomorrow as well? How the fuck I know it? You are going to school. You should know it.
No,
What's your football team?
Go, Mr. Mork. Who's Mr. Mork?
And tomorrow is the same thing, asking mother again.
Well, the more players we get, the better. Anyway, maybe they will end up winning the $1 million tournament. What a story that would be. Meanwhile, Ilari finds pocket tens.
Yes. You can tell.
Aldonen is Mr. Mork. Thank you, Niemi.
I don't know anything.
Just for the commentators, what is your opinion on using sunglasses and hoodies and listening to music? You start.
Now I got it.
Do you have an opinion?
What is your opinion for using sun hoodies? I don't like it.
I agree. Never used it, never will. Though they probably
I
would
have
benefit.
used sunglasses and hoodies, but never listening to music.
Yeah,
For me, it's sitting in poker table. It's like
socializing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Especially when you're playing like, I mean, I get it. If
Like
you're
in this
super deep in a like huge
in
tournament.
table where it's like Ilari, let's imagine.
Yeah.
Sitting there next to Ilari.
Imagine listening to music and
Yeah.
just yeah, I agree with you there.
Oh. I just come to play poker in here. I'm not looking friends, so shut the fuck up. Let's play poker.
Meanwhile, Aldonen calls Sahamies bet, and 15,000 in the middle again, and
You
Sahamies
have to
finds
speak all
himself
the time. I
Sorry.
just want to relax and want
Listen
listening
to
to music and want to see the poker.
Look at that, Sahamies bets 12,000 and Aldonen now, he has pair fours. It is Sahamies you're playing that against.
Yeah. You see the bet size. What bet sizes are
Look at
totally different.
Oh yeah, and gets another fold, so Sahamies now 100
Take another 10k,
32. Yep.
basically.
But he's just relentless at the table. I mean, no small betting, no that. He's just
Nothing.
like putting your player to a decision every
All the
single
time,
time.
if you are playing against Sahamies, you have to take a risk that you are out of the tournament.
Yeah, you have to be willing to take that risk as well. Otherwise, he will just eat you up.
Yeah. Just taking piece by piece of your stack, and later you're gonna find out that you have 20 big blinds. What you're gonna do? Why you are calling me with 9-6 of?
Yep.
Because I have 300 big blinds, I can do it.
That's how it goes. I mean, that's exactly how it goes. And Sahamies has chipped up 41,000 in the first level of this feature table for him. Level number 8 is where we are at the moment. We are going to play 10 levels today, as the chat told me.
We should know it.
Wait, but who do you think is Finland's number 3 at all-time money list? So it's Patrick Antonius, Juha Helppi, and who's the third?
Joukkimainen or something.
Joni Joukimainen, you think?
Or
It is Joni Joukimainen.
oh,
Then it's Kimmo Kurko and Jani Sointula. Oh, Jani Sointula, that's a name I haven't seen in a while. He also comes to Estonia to these festivals, I think, yeah. Haven't seen him in a while, though. But let's take another random country. Let's do, well, not random, let's do Sweden.
Sweden.
Yeah, Sweden all-time money list. Where can I find it?
I guess that I know it. This is this guy who won main event like 2015 or 14. What was the name? SOP main event winner Jakobsen.
Oh, Martin Jacobsen, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's Swedish, isn't he? And then there's... Oh yeah. Definitely him. And he has a lot of other big scores as well. Victor Blum, he might be up there. He has a couple of
Yeah,
live
but
scores.
I think that he's not the
Definitely not Jacobsen level, yeah. I think Blum has... He might be second. Wait, how can I find those country...
No, you have to put it one name.
Just
I
name,
guess.
okay.
Yeah.
Martin Jacobsen. I have to put it in.
Yeah. Blum is a little bit faster one to write it down.
That's true, though.
Yeah, 17 million cash and first place in Sweden all-time money list. Yeah, a little bit upstairs. So,
It's Chris Bure in second place with 5.7.
Blom is in 7th place, so don't come to in our chat to say that Blom.
I think Blom only has like 2 big scores as well. Both of them wins.
But he has several big losses.
Yeah. Doesn't play that many live tournaments. Meanwhile, interesting hand developing here. Saveik is coming in with a raise, gets a call from Belov, and now Farrell finds ace-king. He's gonna come in with 3 bet, something like 6.5 maybe. 6.8 it looks like, yep. Saveikis has to fold this 6-5. Let's see if Belov wants to call with king 10 suited though.
Oberstadt is definitely a Norwegian player.
I don't think it's Anette Oberstad. It's the guy who won the WSOP.
Yeah, a little bit
place.
Indian face like.
No.
What was this guy? Very really aggressive player. Was it Jim?
There was a guy who won it in, I think, 2011, Norwegian guy who won it and then ended up winning one more tournament and then he just quit poker.
Yeah.
Can't remember his name. I just remembered it before though. Chat, help me out here.
They only know Victor Blum name. But there must be... Oh, wait a second. Poker players. There must be a, like, try to search by countries. How it's possible.
Oh no, I mean this table.
What kind of database it is? Are you really kidding us? Ah, the cash is you see?
Yep.
Estonian guy, Ranno Sootla.
It says at
Newly
the
added
moment that the Norwegian is
database.
Felix Vincent Stevenson, but there was definitely
it's
one
not.
other guy. There
I was Johnny Loden. I was thinking about this.
Loden thinks, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit like Indian.
Yeah. Yep, Johnny Loden, but there was a main event champion
also
from
Hansen,
Norway.
of course, cash game
Yeah.
player.
But he's Danish, isn't he? Eastgate, I mean. Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's
Yeah,
Danish.
Pete,
My
yeah.
bad. My bad. Of course, Peter Eastgate.
Yeah, the youngest winner.
But Anette Oberstad is second place with close to 5 million.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Belov did make a call with King 10 suited. Now checks it over to Farrell, who has flopped a straight draw and a second not flush draw. Ace high still good as well. So should he bet? It's going to work. Maybe one wants to realize his equity there, though. Not having the ace of spades, but we'll see.
But who is the biggest scorer in Japanese player?
Takanawa. I don't know.
Okisaki.
But there was one main event final tableist from Japan just recently, like a couple years ago, though.
Eventually, yes.
What you was saying? Let's gonna check it. Is it any
Takanawa.
Takanawa?
To the W, yep.
Yeah. Let's check it. Is it there? There is no Takanawa. Okisaki. Okasaki.
30 minutes break.
Boom. Boom. Okasaki. There is a 1-2.
Let's search him and then find out who's Japanese.
Gochi Okasaki. Japanese all-time money list 402
Very dangerous break.
place. 18,000.
So Koichi Okazaki, if you're watching, then
Yeah.
shout out to you.
Yeah.
It's Tsugunari Toma,
Yeah.
biggest live 2.2 million,
Yes.
and biggest live score is 581,000.
It was
Scottish shots, no good unless
581.
risky, but it's
Here is.
nice. You don't want to waste
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
No.
Now it's interesting. Then.
Exclamation mark password if you want to know the password, guys. Type in the chat.
Ah,
Jerry Yang was, I think he was from United States. He won a lot as well. He won like 10 million or so. I think at some point he was one of the biggest winners.
I remember about like always praying. There was one Colombian guy or something like this against one lady. He has kings. He was low rolling with kings. The
Oh.
lady has eights or something like this. And after the showdown, pre-flop all in showdown, he was like yelling and praying, yes, one time, yeah.
Oh, I remember that.
And then
hand.
comes this 2 out of 8 and
Yeah.
everybody was
Everybody
stunned.
was cheering. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that. That was the.
Yeah.
Yep.
And this legendary Victor Freitas,
Oh.
like min racing. No, I didn't want to race.
Yeah. I wanted to call.
Yeah, call. No, you have to race it. Min race. Okay.
He
okay.
ended up winning as well. Oh, I think I just watched like a video of like top 10 poker scandals, and it was up there.
Okay. What was the first place? This the newest one about this money table, cash table scandal.
I think the
from
first one was Black Friday.
Okay.
I think it will be the first one for a long time, hopefully. But yeah, it was up there, the postal thing. Luckily, there have been more happy moments than bad moments. Meanwhile, Zahami has 8-6 and comes in with a 3-bet to 6.2k against Rumba's pocket nines.
That's the style of.
Yeah, 8-6 off.
No.
And Rumba just folds
No,
pocket
you
nines
can't
against
fold
Ilari. Wow, Ilari putting some pressure on Rumba, and Rumba does not answer that pressure.
You don't want to see it later.
No. He was in very good shape against Ilari, but hard for him to know that. This is what, I mean, if you have Ilari to your left, you're not loving life, especially when you raise folding nines.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a very tough time. Kimbolas are short a stack with 15,000.
Basically, like Ilari is, like the kids are playing with toys in the nice garden, and the big boy Ilari is coming also in the garden, kicking with the food those toys. You don't play here. This is my garden.
Belov, though, finds kings from under the gun. Let's see if we can find any customers though. There is one potential one from Sahamies. Queen 3 suited.
Why not?
Why not? I think Ilari, when he watches Belov and thinks that he has 120,000, he sees potential. He's not afraid that, oh, I might not want to see play a big pot. But no, Queen 3 hits the muck.
Okay.
Folded all the way to the big blind now, Saveikis. With a mystery hand in the big blind. Fun fact, Kimbolas is at the final table of WPT in Vegas, which got postponed due to quarantine. Wow.
Okay.
So he's getting his practice in for the final table, I'm guessing. Must be nice though, know that you're like guaranteed to get this, just wait for the money to come through.
You are waiting money shit, basically. There is somewhere, but this corona, you have to understand, there is this corona situation.
Look
and nobody knows when it's gonna end, so maybe you're gonna just
never gonna happen.
Yeah, never gonna.
But I guess WPT has partnered with some, I think with Party Poker, right? So worst case scenario, they're gonna play it out online.
Yeah, but it's not the same.
Yep, of course. Saveikis makes a huge 3-bet to 6.5k, and now Belov is loving life. He's gonna shove against Saveikis here. Saveikis only with 22,000 behind. And big blind is not a position where people usually 3-bet light. That's an all-in.
But not
so not a snap call from Saveikis, so Belov knows he's good. Saveikis shows a queen, so it's either ace-queen or pocket queens. But I think it was a call, so I think it's a queens against kings.
Cooler.
Yep, that is queens against kings, and Saveikis in a verge of elimination from this buy-in at least. 60k in the middle, needs a queen. Queen or running hearts now, can still make heart to make a flush, but only 8% after his name. Let's see if he can make anything happen. 9 of spades means that he only needs queen of diamonds or queen of spades on a river. Can he make it happen? One of the queens was folded already, so just one queen left. Queen of spades, that's not it.
Yeah, no
King's hold.
No cooler.
And Belov continues his very good start to this tournament. Up to 150,000 and chip leading this feature table.
He might be a biggest stack in the tournament. Oh.
Yep, he might be definitely. Though there are plenty of outer tables as well playing out at the moment. As you can see, 110 entries to this day 1A at the moment.
Which is quite an impressive number.
Average stack at this point is something like 55,000. So if you have 150,000, you are loving life. So if you get to day 2 with 150,000, you're feeling good. Yes, there are 2 more levels after this one. So after this level, we're gonna go on a small break and then come back and play out 2 more levels. Still, you have 15 minutes to late reg to the free buy tournament. We're giving away 5 $50 tournament tickets to WSOP Event 71. So open your Olibet client and join the free buy. Chat wants to know if we're gonna have a new feature table. Probably not. Especially with a feature table like this. I don't think they're gonna switch it up, but you never know.
No, you never know. It's not up to us.
Yeah, the first feature table lasted for 6 levels, so I wouldn't be surprised if this one stayed until the end.
If it's up to us, we're gonna give every time Ilari Queen 5 and want to see that he's gonna 3-bet with this hand.
It gets Rumba to fold one more time. Rumba keeps on folding against Sahamies, and Sahamies is just going after Rumba here.
First he was folding 9s, now ace-jack.
And I mean, first hand, okay, it was 6-8 for now. Ilari has improved to Queen 5. He's playing a good hand.
Yeah.
Give me one. What is that?
Fun to watch. That's his like poker.
Yeah, exactly. He's playing the opponent, not the cards.
Now you get a power.
Someone gives a little bit chocolate. Oh, I will take it.
I'll take it all.
Okay, take it back. No. Keep it. Keep it. Yeah.
I will blow it.
Aaltonen now ace king.
Okay, first hand for Aaltonen TV table. But it was still finished. Oh, my favorite hand. Now you're gonna see how to play then 5.
He's gonna fold.
I was so hoping. Against ace king, it's the most like.
The
It's
Finns,
so good feeling if you're gonna like kick it out ace king with 10-5.
folded all the way to Jon Ander, who makes the call with queen 10 on the small blind. It doesn't seem like it's a small blind for him. Well, we'll see. Yep. 7-7-4 on a flop. So Jon Alder misses completely. Let's see if Aaltonen makes a c-bet at it.
Yeah. But what is the funny thing is that Farrell is going like tight mode.
Yep. But he has ordered plenty of beers.
Yeah.
Just in case this time it's 3. 2
Yeah.
wasn't enough.
Yeah, 3 are waiting, basically. Okay. Is there any app where I can order more beers? Let's see. Olympic, Estonia, Tallinn. Okay. Oh, there is beer list. Okay, let's order. How many I needed?
It would be actually nice if you had this app where you could order without leaving the table.
Yeah, service.
Yeah.
Yeah. There is some tables where the
I think in
dealer
Malta
can
they have
order.
it.
Dealer can order
Yeah.
in here, but you have to tell it to the dealer.
Yeah. In Battle of Malta, I think they had the system, but it wasn't working that well because there was so many
It's a little
players.
bit embarrassing that if everybody's taking 2 shots, 4 beers, and then you are sitting in 9th place. I just want to bottle of water.
Yep.
Yeah, everybody's drinking it. 1 bottle of water. What? You're sober or what? It's a little bit like embarrassing if you have to do it. That's why the app is better one. No
Yep.
one sees what you are ordering.
Yep, I agree. Rumba tries one more time with ace-jack, this time from under the gun. Let's see if Cozy wants to come along. Yep, he does with ace-queen. Folded all the way to the big blind now. Well, Farrell hasn't folded, but I'm sure he's not going to come along with 7-5 off from the small blind. Or maybe he's like, I want some of that Rumba money. Maybe I can 3-bet it. Nope. Comes
Maybe
along with a call
Nigel
with 7-5.
Farrell was hearing us that he's a tight player, so now he start playing 7-5 off.
Ace, deuce, and a 3. So 2 players with a pair of aces, and Farrell actually has a straight draw.
Yeah, but it's killing for Rumba, I guess. Especially when he's leading out. What you gonna do there?
Yep. 2.5k is a bet from Rumba. And Cozy continues to just call with ace-queen.
You might think that Kozyrev has worse taste than you have. Ace 8, ace 9, ace 10.
Heart now gives Rumba a flush draw. And Cozy feels like he needs to protect his ace-queen. Makes a bet of 5k. Gets a quick call from Rumba. 7 of hearts means that Rumba makes a flush on the river. This is going to go check-check. Knowing Cozy is not going to turn it into a bluff and gets the bad news that Rumba did suck out on him on the river.
Hand for remember for Kozyrev. If he's gonna bust it out later, maybe.
They play
Maybe gonna get double up, but let's imagine that he's gonna bust it out and he can tomorrow talk to the friends. If this flash didn't come in the river, I would get like 30k, I would have 40k.
Yep. A lot of what ifs in tournament poker. I'm sure you have some of them. I definitely have some of them.
Most likely if you are comparing with Ranno.
Yeah.
For your life and Ranno life.
Yep. Have you ever had a chance for that big cash though? Like a decent chance of making a deep run in a tournament where that has a huge first place prize?
Yeah, in some Sunday millions. Most likely. And your race is gonna crack in like in 40 place.
Yep.
You're gonna get like 1-2 Ks and the winner looks like life. life-changing money, basically.
For me, it was the same thing. The biggest Sunday million ever played, and at one point, I think when there was 80 players left, I had a huge chip lead. And first place was something like 2 million and a car, Lamborghini Gallardo. And
Fuck the money.
yep. And when there was 80 players left, I had a bigger stack than 2 of the players who made the final table, and I ended up busting at like 50th. But I was punting a lot. I was drunk and stuff, as I usually were during that time. Meanwhile, Sahamies now with pocket jacks gets a very good flop. Farrell with pair of 8s.
Check, yeah.
And top pair, top kicker for Farrell, and this might get very expensive for Farrell. Farrell seems to be the one who wants to call
there
down.
comes at least 5 games.
68.
I think so too.
Maybe even overbet immediately. And 5k.
That's a bet of
If
5k.
Farrell is calling, then gonna be 10k.
I wouldn't even be surprised to see Farrell raise here. But maybe not. Maybe he doesn't want to play for 62k against Ilari. But I mean, there's definitely some value in raising Ilari there.
Yeah, just
He's
calling.
just gonna call. When there's a car and money for first place, you have to pay taxes for the car. In Estonia, we don't have to pay taxes for poker winnings at all.
Yeah.
It's done by the poker room for the players. 4 of spades, very good card for Sahamies again. Farrell adds a straight draw.
How much you have there?
Yep. And I expect to see a bomb of a bet here, like something like maybe even 20k, maybe even 25k. We've seen him go bigger.
Oh, check.
Check on a turn, and that's good news for Ilari, because now Farrell makes 2 pair on the river.
It's bad news for him.
Bad news for Ilari, yeah, but in a sense good news that he doesn't lose more than he could have. Goose check, and Ilari feels like he's a god. He lost the minimum there with jacks. As it, I mean,
It depends.
knowing
Maybe
the
Farrell is
results.
folding on the turn. But
Doubt
for,
it, doubt
but
it.
for 10k, I guess that he's not folding.
And then you have fucking good hand.
Yeah, but on turn you fall.
Well, the thing is, if you play online poker in Estonia, you still don't have to pay taxes. So the poker room does it for you.
I already folded very, very strong hand.
Maira Onaste, you still have 6 minutes to late register. Password is Summer, SUMMER.
The password is Tulin America. He was coming from America. Is the password.
I could have said.
That was a while ago, though, wasn't it? He went to America. She went to America and
In the
did some
80s.
like house cleaning jobs or something like that. And
Yeah, and then come back and was a TV host
yep,
On turn
one of the
you
most
fall.
famous ones.
in the 90s in Estonia.
10 after.
I have straight draw also. I knew
Sahami has 7-4 suited. Unopened pot because he's the undergun raiser and
Yeah.
he's gonna make it 2k.
And you have 2 live cards.
Nobody has punished Sahamias yet,
Okay,
though.
7 is not anymore live. But still. Okay.
Farrell, he's gonna come along definitely
Yeah.
in the button.
Okay. Let's. And again.
Another round.
Another round. After calling, you have to take a little bit.
You know what I'm for.
Okay,
Alden.
let's make it
Make
twice.
it 3.
Make it twice.
Oh, okay.
Because I have 2 outs. Most likely, I have to hit with 5.
Oh no, flop is okay. I usually win.
5-6 deuce would be awesome flop.
And Tumba don't.
5-6 deuce, please.
5-6 twos. That would be crazy.
5-6 deuce. 5-6 deuce. No, not even close.
It is not, and that's an opportunity for Sahamis to steal this one away, since Aldonen or Farrell, neither of them flopped it. Check from Aldonen. Can you tell us what are the chip colors? The purple ones are
5k.
5k, the blue and white ones are 1k, red ones are 500, and green ones are 100 chips. So Sahamis makes it 7k, and this is going to work.
Yeah.
One fold.
And before betting, he was asking the dealer to count the pot before betting.
Aaltonen folds as well.
Hello, mom. I'm in TV.
He doesn't know where to wave.
Not the first time in here.
Tervetuloa. Tervetuloa Helsinkiin.
Belov still has more than Sahames. Definitely very different styles of play between those two, but
Yeah.
still both big stacks.
Yeah, but Ilari needs a big stack in TV table. Then it's a little bit fun to watch.
Oh yeah.
Ei kun toi Javanainen Arto.
And he manages to steal away another one with the worst hand. Cozy now with 15 big blinds remaining. Oh, sorry, this is this is not the chip stacks. My bad. It should be Kimbolas with the shortest stack. He has 15,000 or a bit less than 20 big blinds. He's gonna fold from under the gun.
Kim Bolas is thinking most likely that I have 3 days,
Yep.
so no need to rush it here.
It seems like a solid
This
player. He
table.
has a
In
game.
this table, whereas Ilari is running like a card or playing like a crazy animal.
Yep, taking down another, but Rumba just doesn't want to even call.
Yeah.
Folds 8-9 off there from the small blind. Definitely a tight fold, but at the same time, if you know you're gonna face a raise, then probably easier to just let it go.
Anna voidaan vielä juoda hei.
This is the voice of legendary Estonian player Madis Müür. Hello.
Hello,
welcome.
everybody.
How's it
What's
going?
up?
Have you played already, or are you playing the day 1B?
I played so much that it's played.
Jannelle soppaa.
He played so much that it's played.
Ei gangster.
Yeah,
All right.
This is the legendary player who fold pocket queen
Yes, the famous pocket
in
queens folder.
BCA Bahama in 2000.
Minä zautilari.
Something.
13.
Yeah, 2013, I would guess. Yeah, he still managed to get himself 600k euro or
Yeah.
something payday. So, if you haven't seen the hand, type in Mike McDonald versus Madis Müür. This is a very
5 bet
epic
fold.
hand.
5 bet fold.
5 bet fold with pocket queens. Probably every stream somebody asks about this
Yeah.
hand. So this is
Against
definitely a
Tasty.
legendary hand. Yep,
They was 2 biggest stack in the table.
yep.
One had 8 million chips, the other around 7 something.
You are like women, you are teeth.
And it's a little bit.
I'm totally Mickey Mouse. You're the real one.
Would you fold there with queen?
I wouldn't be 5 betting.
Let's not talk about
Yep,
this hand.
I would not be 5 betting. But strategy has evolved a lot in the past 5 years. Nobody's 5 betting anymore.
Anyway, it was bad fold. we don't need to discuss about this, but it was like pussy fold. You're gonna play it for the win, or you're gonna get like 5th place.
It's
No
an-
one doesn't remember this,
Yeah.
except one commentator in here.
No, we don't
But
see
we
what Rumba has, but Kimbolas has gone all in. I'm gonna
Yeah.
sorry.
And Rumba is calling.
So Rumba has to have a good hand.
Better, yeah. You see Kimbola's face. Oh, I didn't expect you had this one.
Rumba is tight player as well, so if he's gonna call, then I think he's gonna have a good hand.
Yeah,
Look at that, he just called with queens. And now the trap was set perfectly.
Oh, okay.
Still has the clubs covered. Looked like
I
scary for a
didn't see
second.
Queen of clubs in Rumba hands, but yeah.
That's Queen of Hearts on a
That's it.
turn. That's gonna seal the deal. Put a 7 in there just for the needle. To give him cuts, no.
You're so bad.
And Kimbolas busts this bullet at least. Pretty sure he's gonna make a re-entry at some point. Probably now there's more of a merit to play just the day 1.
I have to be honest. I didn't see that this guy is at winning 4 million. You are playing only one hand with 7s and you are losing against queens.
We lose Kimbolas at this feature table. We'll continue 8-handed.
Lähetä sun mulle.
Is there a new player at the table?
No, it's a new dealer.
Mr. Mellanen seems new player.
Yeah, but
That's seat number 3, right?
he had sit tight already a few rounds there, but Mellanen, this Adidas T-shirt guy, it doesn't seem like Finnish guy. It seems like Lithuanian guy or Latvian.
By the looks, you mean?
Yeah,
Yeah, he does look. It
Yeah.
doesn't look very Finnish, does it?
yeah. Wondering why.
Joo, 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 joo. Joo, joo, joo. Hiljaa.
Oh, Ilari fixed the problem. Oh,
Joo, mut se on.
this guy doesn't drink alcohol. Okay, I will fix it. But yeah.
Ai katsotaan. Mut kai me nyt voidaan vetää tässä 4 päivää.
Mellanen has had a few very decent results in talent tournaments, though.
We all knew how to use Hendon Mob
Most
or
of
Google.
a lot of those guys seem to be at least have a few.
The question is, do you know Mongolian third biggest city without checking in Google?
I don't even know Mongolia's capital.
Yeah.
Though I know that I just looked it up, but I just forgot about it again.
Yeah. At least you know where it's on the globe.
Yep, that's true. And another 3-bet
Next
from
to
Sahamies.
Mexico. Or Mexico. Correct.
Let's see if this 3-bet works. Mellanen is welcome to the table as was expected by a 3-bet from Sahamies, and Mellanen, he knows who he's playing against, so he's gonna make a
Easy
call.
No thinking about folding ace. And now he's a little bit in trouble.
King 7-5, good flop for Sahamies, and Mellanen flops second pair with a backdoor flush draw.
And there comes a bomb. 5k.
5k,
Okay. Go easy call.
easy call.
Just playing like another home game.
Jack of hearts, and basically check on its own. And this is something I've noticed, that Finns, they don't go after each other that much. I'm not saying that they're
nice
like soft play or something, but usually they don't go after each other
Yeah, now
as
I'm
hard.
maximum value. And Mellanen knows it. You have it or you don't have nothing, basically. In Ilari position, if you need to think about calling.
Yeah. And Sahamies has gotten a few unlucky rivers. Last time he got away
Mellanen
from
knows
it.
it, and that's why you put so big bet in the river. If you hit it, this 7. You
Oh.
don't bet there like 7k just to get paid. You're betting big.
Yep. I have a feeling.
And sometimes Ilari is calling even pocket fours. Trust me.
Yep.
And get paid and boom.
And Ilari does end up calling, still left
And
with 105.
I was sitting in the table with 435k, now I have 70k.
Look at that,
Okay.
Mellanen just first hand he plays almost doubles up the first hand.
Yeah.
Nice river for him. Bielov, our chip leader. And Mellanen boosts himself straight to third place at this feature table. Now has close to 100 big blinds. Yeah, Kupo. Of course, we were just joking around.
Ikipirilli taaki. Tiedätkö Mellanen? Mäntäkenraali.
Just pot controlling with his weaker range. Yep. I mean, I think Ilari played the hand fine. I think the river call is fine as well.
Toi Janne antaa jotain vittu
Though I-
vinkkejä. Vittu
Yep.
äijä liian huikia.
Though I really don't want to have a hand like King 9 to call there. Again, with me and my blockers, blocking the possible 9-8s that my opponent can have there as bluffs.
Maybe 8. Yes,
And there comes another. Boom.
Jon Alder now raises it with Queen Jacks and Sahamies. Snap 3-bets it with King to solve. This is what we expected when we saw Ilari here. In 30 seconds we're gonna go on a small break, so we get to see, I think, one more hand before we go on a break. Before we come
And
back.
nice guy is folding.
Sahamies had the best of it.
And he shows juice.
Alright, I want my
That's
pocket,
good, I guess.
I want my pocket tens back.
No, I want
So
one
last
twenty
hand
back
before
from Mella.
the final break of the stream.
It's, Mella,
So 2 more levels of action after this break, but we're gonna watch one more hand. Though.
Minne. Kala-Jannelle Soho.
140 entries, if I see correctly.
114, yes, at the moment. But as we saw from Melanen, people are still late reaching this tournament. And in a couple of hours, the day 1B is starting as well.
Apparently, yeah.
So you said 177, yeah?
Yeah, so I'm done almost.
I mean, it's possible that day 1B gets 60.
18.
Yeah?
Yeah,
1-8.
especially if it's a turbo. We'll see. Farrell now with pocket 10s.
Oh, now we're
And
gonna.
Saham is with 7s. I think Saham is
Definite.
just gonna call.
Nope.
No, that's
Never calling. If you are,
I just kind of had to read
you
this.
don't know what means to be aggressive player. I see.
Okay,
You're never calling with sevens.
I mean, 7s is one of those
Yeah,
hands
but if
that
you
I
are that kind of
prefer
style
calling.
player, you
Yeah.
never call. You start talking like you have totally nuts.
It's gonna have to be slow.
You jump in the front, then you're gonna ask, oh, what you are gonna do there? You don't have nothing. I have best hand ever.
Farrell just calls.
Yeah,
Let's see what develops here. 14,000 in the middle.
7 would be perfect.
7 would be sick. Ace, 6, deuce. So James might steal this one away. Check from Farrell. I'm sure Farrell did not want to see that ace there. 7k, so half pot on the flop, and Farrell will fold the 10s, and Saham has placed his hand aggressively and still takes down another one, and he's very happy with himself.
Yeah.
I mean, if Sahames didn't steal that much, crazy. Anyway, we're gonna go on a small break. Be right back in 15 minutes, guys. Ciao.
We're back here after?
I think so.
decisions.
Welcome back, everybody.
And from my side as well, welcome back to beautiful Tallinn, Estonia, where everyone is very festive because Tallinn is celebrating, or I mean, the whole Estonia is celebrating the Re-Independence Day, which is today, 20th of August. My name is Kristel Laas and I am joined by Kalev Terala.
And also we are celebrating Crystal P. Granny birthday.
Yep, exactly. Kristel,
I know it's not
congrats
quite
to her
yet.
granny. Do you know how old she turned?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
I will celebrate that day.
Very interesting feature table for you. Couple of heavy hitters here. Belov having the biggest stack at the moment.
Nope. Ilari has bigger one.
I think Belov has more because Ilari lost that pot with King 9 there. So I think Ilari has something like 130,000 and Belov has something
It
like
doesn't matter
150.
how many is numbers. Just look at.
That's true, that's true. It looks way bigger.
Yeah. Twice as bigger as anybody.
Yeah, Farrell with a decent stack now with something like 65,000, getting bluffed off of pocket 10s the last hand before we went on a break. This will be the last 2 levels we will stream today. Day 1A ends after these 2 levels. And we will come back tomorrow and we will play the final, until the final table probably. And the final table day after tomorrow on Saturday. So 3 days of poker filled for you.
Kozyrev opens something.
Cozy, big blind is now 1,000. Blinds being 500, 1,000. Wouldn't mind.
2.5.
Yeah, you could even go all in there with 14 big blinds.
Yeah.
Does just make it 2.5.
And nice guy is calling. Jonna.
And gets a call from Jonander's 4-2 suited.
Oh,
And that's a flop for deuce. Sure, he doesn't like those clubs, but it's a quick check gonna flop.
now you like it. It's a quick check.
And
Oh,
that's a good turn to get paid
That's-
for Jonander.
that's the end of the Kozy, I guess.
Well, because he still can hit a king jack or a 10 on a river,
Yeah,
but it's not
yeah,
looking good for him.
Most likely. Chips going in here.
Yep. If I'm Jonander, I still want to check raise the turn though.
Okay.
Nope. He's gonna lead in.
Okay. Now maybe it's only call and I don't know.
No, I think he's gonna.
Okay.
Yep. Bet 3.5 all in from Cozy.
And
Quick call from Jonander and
bad news for Kozy.
bad news for Cozy. Needs the king or a jack or a 10 on the river. 30k in the middle there.
And if Kozy will not hit king or jack, then he can start talking about this story.
And
What
that's
would-
the story. What would have been
if
the hand
this
before.
flush didn't come in the river.
With ace queen against ace jack there.
Yeah.
Opponent hitting runner flush there, and now Cozy is done. And Jonander has 50,000 in front of him, 50 big blinds exactly.
And most likely we don't see
Lie in
Kozy
the bath and
doing
6 women
re-entry
corrupt
here.
him and he'll be okay.
But who
Maybe.
knows?
You never know. Yep.
You never know what players are thinking about.
But with
Yep.
blue light.
Mellanen here with 70,000, Sahamies 120 and Belov 144. Everybody's still in the mix. Aldonen our shortest stack, but still with 30 big blinds. Plenty of room to play with.
Sellainen. Äijä veti.
Everybody started with 40,000 in chips. Day 1A has accumulated 114 players. Everybody paid 1,000 euros.
Pääsenkö aina?
You can bought a really nice flat in Italy.
for that.
Why
Yeah.
they are playing poker, I don't understand.
I wish it was like that. But I'm pretty sure some places in Estonia you can actually buy a flat for like 2,000 euros or 3,000. If you go to some like Mullavere or some place like that.
Where is it?
I think it's near Jõgeva,
Okay.
like 15 kilometers from Jõgeva.
Mullavere.
Yep.
Okay.
It used to be a train stop,
Okay.
then it was too small.
Okay. I know there is a Siimusti place.
Yep. Farrell defends his big blinds against Sahamies here and flops very well, and this is the player you want to flop well against. Sahamies is known to barrel in these spots.
I bought it on 5,000.
Check from Farrell. And a bet of 5k over. Well, pot size bet from Sahamies and Farrell.
It's very easy. Ilari will not put like 4.7 or something.
No.
Only one chip's going in and that's it. It's
Farrell is-
easier for everybody. Okay.
He's gonna raise. Reopening the pot here. Doesn't want to let Sahamies barrel it off.
How many times in a 10 times Ilari is like a little bit thinking over
Yep.
and he's going in
And I
here.
think this is why he's raising against Sahamies, is because he thinks that maybe Sahamies thinks that he's never raising an 8 there and
Yeah.
like going on level 3.
But how many times in a 10 he's
I-
pushing in here?
Against
Yeah.
Farrell, I think it's 8.
8 times of 10.
I think he has a beef with Farrell a little bit. He wants to outplay him a lot. Maybe against some Finnish folk he might even fold there, but I wouldn't be surprised to see a shove there. Though, what hands for value is he shoving there? He's always going to just call with value hands.
You see, there is a race.
Yep.
Becoming. Don't do it. Don't do it. Boom.
Ooh, that's another raise, and that's not an all-in either. That's like a raise to
Yeah.
30,000, it looks like. Some old-school 2010 poker being played here. Raise to 30,000, and Farrell, what do you do now? Do you just call to go all in?
Yeah, it's 30k more. What you want to.
Yep. And Farrell is just like everything is working for him. Do I start calling now?
This is what happens when you are used to be played in high stakes games,
Yep.
where is meta games, and then you come to Tallinn playing 1,000 euro tournaments, which is like one big blind tournaments in high stakes cash.
Yep.
And then you playing like your best game ever, and someone hits a trips.
But I'm guessing that Ilari doesn't play that much high stakes anymore. I might be wrong there.
Yeah, not anymore, but basically he was playing.
Yeah.
So. It's
And
just a flat.
the call from Farrell. Will Ilari contain himself now? That's a very spooky action from Farrell. What is Farrell just raise call in there? That is not huge. Not many hands. 5, 6, 7 is going all in. Check on a turn, and Ilari, I think, is done with the hand. He's been around long enough to understand when someone is trying to milk him from everything. Sometimes you just don't care, but I think Sahamies tried it.
But in
Didn't work
Farrell's situation, okay.
Checks one more
Yeah.
time. Still gives Ilari
And-
rope, and Ilari
and he
goes
gets
all
paid
in and
maximum.
instantly calls,
Yep.
and that's a full double up
That's
for
why
Farrell.
you're checking in river as well.
Yep. Gives Ilari one more chance to bluff at it, which he does. Has to showdown. Doesn't want to showdown, but shows the king 9. And Farrell now up to 130,000. Ilari down to 57,000. I mean, that's what you got to do against Ilari. Let him play against himself, basically.
Usually, and Farrell is commenting, usually I'm taking candies from the kids.
Yep. I guess this is how you accumulate 6 million in tournament chips, tournament winnings. He's now up to 130 big blinds, which is a very good stack. Actually, Sahamies isn't that short. I mean, I'm sure he feels like he's playing shorter, but he should have more than the tournament average at this point. Tournament average should be somewhere around 50k, maybe even a bit less, 48, 47,000. So he's over the average. Yep. Lemari, I think, yeah, you have a good point
The
there.
things is like they are.
That's how sometimes it is.
Yeah.
It's been a hell of a ride, though.
Ei kai toi tuu telkkariin.
But
I
you have
think
to
Ilari
enjoy
comes
your
here
life
to, yeah, I
that you are
think he's,
living.
and he
So-
comes here to just have fun
Yeah.
and punt a little bit and maybe make a deep run. He is and always will be probably very talented at the game of poker. Just has a great game sense, and of course aggressiveness gets you pretty far as well. Mellanen now makes it 2.2, my favorite sizing.
Now should come 3-bet from Belo's side.
Yep, against the high check from the cutoff, you can definitely 3-bet there. Looks like just a call. Or 7.2. Either one of those. Yeah, 6.2 instead. And Mellanen probably gonna call with suited ace-4 there. Yep, calls a 3-bet, and we see a 3-bet pot heads up, ace-queen against ace-4. Mellanen doesn't know it, but he doesn't want to see an ace. Really wants to see a couple of those clubs come off on the flop.
Or 3-5.
Or 3-5, yep. Ugly board for both of these players. Mellanen misses completely, so does Belov. Belov still good with ace-queen high. C-bet should take it down. Something like 4.5k I expect from Belov.
In such kind of board, and with those cards, basically now who has bigger balls gonna take it down.
Yep. Nice guy still smiling.
Hey!
I would flop a straight if I had played.
Let's see how much.
But I'm nice guy. I'm folding that kind of.
Makes a C-bet around 5k, and that's good enough to get Mellanen to fold. 4.8k.
Lehmari's story starts like Victor Blom story in YouTube.
Yep.
Once in a life there was a man called who was living in Sweden.
I just watched the Victor Blom documentary. Quite interesting.
It's in Netflix or where?
No.
Everybody has documentary in Netflix. I just watched Madden story.
Madden?
Sneakers.
Who's that?
Sneakers is making.
Okay. Sahamies up to his old tricks, raising from under the gun with Jack 7 suited, gets a call from Rumba. King 10-3. Pair of 10s for Rumba here. Checks it over to Sahamies, who misses completely.
No slowing down.
No.
No.
This time Rumba makes a call.
Interesting.
Let's see if Rumba has seen enough of Sahamies to start calling him down.
Rumba was the guy who was folding 9s on this
Yep.
pre-flop when Sahamies was 3-betting.
Another check from Rumba, and Sahamies now bets 10,000. Let's see if Rumba has learned his lesson. Can he call it down? He has 92%.
You have to think advance, because when you are calling this 10k, like, you know that there is coming also a big river bet as well.
Look at Sahamies trolling Rumba here.
Okay, let's just throw it away. I will throw it away. You are never calling.
Rumba basically the only one that Sahamies has really like run over with.
Okay,
He's gotten Rumba to fold the best hand every single time up until this point, and one more time.
Easy, quick fold, quick fold, quick muck. What you have? I have good cards.
Yeah.
King? No, king.
Some Rumba's friends should feed him a little bit of information that maybe Sahamies is going after him. He's keeping Sahamies alive and well. I think like just taking pots from Rumba has given him like 25k or something.
I'm giving away those to Farrell.
Yep. $63,000 for Sahamies now. Rumba down to 57. Still, both players decently well stacked. Blinds are 501k. Big blind pays another ante as well, another 1k. Mellanen ace 9 suited. He's gonna come in with a raise. Farrell with king 8 suited on his 12th beer. That seems a lot better now.
Yeah. And only one is on the waiting list.
Also, there's Ilari in the big blind, probably gonna tag
Never
along.
folding.
Yep.
I love balls.
Spades would be great for Melanen, of course. Pair of threes for Ilari. He's